What's up guys, it's Early here with another video, My Digital Brain, and we're gonna talk about how to create a database in Notion for your specific task. We're gonna start with course schedule. You know, if you're a student, you're trying to keep track of all your assignments and things like that, I can show you how to create tags and properties and all that such. So let's move on with that. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm about to switch over to the computer, but I do have a free template for you guys if you don't want to go through the trouble. But let's go ahead and walk you through it. All right, so first things first, I want to make sure you guys can see the majority of the screen, and this is a template that I am working on called Student Brain OS. I thought it was pretty cool to show off, but that's not what you're here for. We're gonna get on to the main show. So the first thing we're gonna do is create a brand new page. The reason why we're gonna do that is because I'm gonna show you how to exactly do that. So we're gonna just call this course schedule OS. And we're just gonna click empty page. I like to start like that. Usually you could add, your own little widgets and stuff like that. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. But for the aesthetics, I'm probably gonna go ahead and do it. So, all right, if you see on the screen here, as you can see, I've already have a few preloaded. So I'm just gonna add something simple. I'm gonna just add the weather one here. Nothing crazy. Let's go back. All right, so you guys could also go to Giphy if you want to add like anything else to the equation, but we're just gonna go with this one for right now. I'm gonna add a vanilla cover. This one looks here we go. What you want to do next is find a block. Now it is a little wonky when I'm using Notion. I don't know about you guys, but you just click here and you have a ton of blocks, these basic blocks, and then you have like music, files, database, you have even AI now, and then you have all these different other customizable blocks. It's pretty cool. It's really, Notion's very deep, but we're gonna go ahead and start with the database. Now I don't know about you guys, but if you want to put extra text, in most cases I use an inline database because it's just easier. If you're just trying to display certain information that a reader may need, just in this case because I make Notion templates, I feel like you want to use the inline database. That way you can add extra text, because if you use the full page database, it will actually like not allow you to add extra text. So let's just go with this one here. And it's still cool because I could go here below, and then I could say, to you guys, if you download this template, I would say, hey, make sure to change out the identifiers such as tags, dates, and more to your liking. Enjoy. So I could start here. Go ahead and put, you could go here, you could change your text, you can make it italic, you can make it bold, you can even change the color in the background of them. But this is why I say making it incline is you wouldn't be able to add that text. So here we're gonna put course schedule, or you can put courses, and this is how you'd create it. So you want to start off by saying with your tag, you either can do this or you can just go ahead and add these identifiers or properties. So I'm gonna start off with adding, you can add a checkbox. You're gonna need that, but you're also gonna need date. So we're gonna go ahead and move this. You can move these around, as you can see. So with that, you're able to move them around. Checkbox tags. So you want to put the name. So I would put like assignments here, assignments or assessments, because you need to, that's the identifier, right? Assignments. Let's say you have, you need to create these tags. So you go here and you click below. And let's say you have an English class. And by the way, this isn't just for college students. If you're in high school, this is for you too. Click, bam. And then you can do it again. And also you can change these colors for these. I mean, it's up to you, but you don't have to. You just click these three little dots. You might want to change the color tags though, because it'd be easier to identify. Let's say you have a Spanish class. Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, of course, we don't need that tag here. Spanish. Let's say your next class is, let's go ahead and organize it by class. Let's put a class identifier there. Let's say you have history. And I love that Notion automatically color codes them for you, which is pretty neat too. All right, let's put I don't know. I'm trying to think of another class. Let's just put something random. Let's just put geometry. All right. And now you have a way of identifying each characteristic of each class. Now the next thing you could do is just put the date. So you could say, okay, I have these classes on the 4th. Right? So let's start from Monday. Let's say you always have, let's say you have an alternating day. So let's say English is on the 3rd, and then 4th is for that one, and then 6th, and let's say let's do 6, and then let's say you have another class, and they just keep alternating. You know, you get the idea. Let's say you have an essay. You have an essay coming up. And then you also have, you know, just homework coming up. Homework due on the 4th. And this is a great way for you to organize your assignments and understand where you're at. You could also say we have a lecture and note for history. And then you could say you have a test on this day. What's cool too here, you can just click these little boxes and bam. Now there are some other things you can do with these tasks, and you can edit the property. You can sort ascending, which is pretty decent. You could just keep adding more and more if you needed to. This is what makes this tool so useful. You can also duplicate a property if you need to, like for the checkbox. But what's also neat too is that you can kind of like make certain properties visible if you wanted to. You can just hide them. It's pretty cool, if you ask me. So, yeah. You could also do this. You can do that. So it's all interchangeable. Don't make it as complicated as it's not as complicated as you think. Now, with the next step, if you wanted to go even further with your course schedule and things of that nature, you could technically add reoccurring tasks. I'm not going to show you in this video. In the next video, I will show you how to do reoccurring tasks, but you can set it to where your classes will come up in and out of the checkbox based on what's completed. So if you say, hey, homework's due on this day, and you click it, it will just go away. The data will go away, and then there'll be another reoccurring task for your next assignment or whatever. So that's what's pretty cool about creating these course OSs and stuff like that. And I know it gets so confusing. You can also use this for arranging other things. I've been working on something pretty cool that I'm going to show you real quick. And I've been working on a watch OS. A watch list OS is pretty much like what it sounds like. Basically, this system will track what you watch on Netflix, will track your shows, and then it'll basically make the data disappear based on what is going to leave, the platform. So you could put it in a schedule. Well, this piece of content only going to be on Netflix for 30 days. That way you remember, hey, I have to watch that. And part of why I'm putting it in my Student Brain OS system is because I want to allow people to basically, be able to organize their lives. You know, if you're a student, in most cases, you can't really do a lot of stuff. You know, like you don't have time to like keep track of everything. Your brain is running 24/7. Sometimes you have sleepless nights because you're trying to catch up to homework. You have friends and family trying to get you to come hang out. It's just a lot going on. And that's why I wanted to create Student Brain OS. I wanted to solve a problem. I wanted it to be fun to organize your life, like a course, like I said, like I showed you, course schedule, your watch list where you know what movies to watch, and you can also interchange it for like Disney Plus or whatever. But you could also like event plan. I have an event planner in this OS. Meaning that you can like actually plan out your life and know that you're going to be able to hang out with friends and stuff like that. And then budget OS, which is going to be pretty cool too. For students specifically, you'll be able to like put your whole budget in, and then you'll be able to like track how much you're spending while as a student. And then you'll also have a study schedule, which still runs off of the same concepts as the course schedule, except this time is based on when you need to study and how to meet up with those deadlines. And that's where reoccurring tasks are installed in that part of this Notion template. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some insight from it, and hopefully you guys like what I'm trying to offer. And I'm going to give the course scheduling system for free, and I'm going to call it Course Schedule OS. I'm going to give it out for free template. Just go down below and sign up for the template through my email list, and I will make sure you get a copy, or you should be able to get the copy just right then and there. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.